Hey guys,
What's up?
welcome to the Vitamin C podcast. My name is Joseph,
And I'm Lukas.
and today we have a really special guest, No Face.
Or other known as
Mildorf.
Mildorf. So Mildorf, tell us, where does that name originate from?
A Scandinavian name.
Which specific Scandinavian country, Mildorf?
Sweden.
Mildorf, what is your real name?
Don't ask me that question.
Are you being hunted by assassins?
No.
Okay, Mildorf. So if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
What a great icebreaker.
In 3 words, would I describe myself? Or maybe I'll use what other people describe me. I would say
Beautiful.
sweet,
No.
silly, and kind is what I hope and what I've heard.
Is that how you think others perceive you, or is that how you perceive yourself?
Oh, well, I said that's how. What, give me that mic. That's how I feel. Those are like the top 3 compliments I ever get, and those are what I do see myself as.
Very nice. That's really cool. Those are great ones to carry with you too.
Silly monkey, Lala, and
Yeah.
monk.
If you had to give me 3 words, what would you say?
Kind, genuine, and funny.
Thank you.
Lies. Mildorf is
And the third one,
occasional
the
for
fourth one
lying.
is lie.
Wow. Wow, that was not
So,
cool.
Mathilde, we are in a southern state, and I think our viewers would like to know, what do you like most about this state?
About Florida?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
Oranges, and specifically what's in the orange is vitamin C.
Vitamin C. That's a good answer.
so. Thank you for our guest to telling the viewers that's where our name originated from.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Boom. If you actually look at one of our top of our YouTube channel, you'll see an Floridian license plate, edited by
Yeah.
your boy.
So it's actually a funny story. How it came to be. Me and Jansen were riding our bikes or walking from after a shift from. I should not have mentioned that. That's gonna be bleeped as soon
Bleep.
as I finish editing this. And so we're finishing off our shift, and we're like going home because our path is the same way. And then you know the roundabout near my house.
I know it.
So on the floor there was like this. Every time a car would pass, there'd be like this like metal noise clanking, and then it was like a motorcycle tiny license plate. And then I grabbed
Oh, it's
it.
a motorcycle license plate.
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's not a big one; it's a small one. And then I grabbed it because it was really cool. And now look where we're at, Vitamin C
Oh.
podcast.
And it's found a new
That's
home
the logo.
in Vitamin C.
Yep.
So Matilda, do you say you're very aware of what you consume and what vitamins you absorb?
I take multivitamins, and they make me feel good in the morning.
Which
I would
one's your
also
favorite?
My favorite vitamin would be vitamin C, obviously.
Those,
Do you know what vitamin
those
C
are
does
great
for you?
gummies.
Huh?
Do you know what it does for you?
Well, Joseph Googled it when someone was curious about whether or not it gives you energy, and it supposedly it gives you energy and makes you feel, helps you process other vitamins better,
Mhm.
is what I heard. I know there's more to it.
You know what? Lime has like 60% of your your daily intake of
It's a
vitamin C.
lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if you eat
Um,
a whole lime a day,
Darn.
Yum.
if life gives you limeade,
You make lemons. What was it though? Yes, scurvy. Scurvy is actually produced from a lack of vitamin C, and then your
Whoa!
gums start bleeding. So, better eat some lime.
Wait, if I know I'm missing a gap.
One lime a
Was that
day.
when people were at sea? They
Pirates.
would get pirates, and why wouldn't they get enough vitamin C?
Because just fruits expire on ships when they're out.
Oh, so they could. Oh.
grow fruit on
but
shit.
they definitely had enough vitamin D.
Oh.
Yeah, from being in the sun all day.
Yeah.
Actually, they were also lacking something else. I think it was calcium or something because they got rickets. Yeah, I think it was calcium. It was calcium.
Can you
They got
imagine
rickets
though,
in
like,
their bones.
can you imagine being a pirate, like actually, like just on a pirate ship sailing
That sounds like a
as your
dream.
career?
But I'd rather be a airplane a pirate.
An airplane pirate?
Yeah, from like Studio Ghibli.
Oh, like from the pig one.
She knows it. There's
Wait,
also the
what?
one from there's another one with like they're going to like another place, like An island in the air.
Nausicaa? Oh, island in the air.
Yeah, I think there's airplane pirates in that one too.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, there are. Okay, we love Studio Ghibli here.
It's accepted.
I've only seen one Studio Ghibli movie. It was the one we watched at Jansen's.
Kiki's Delivery Service. That's a
Yeah.
really good one to start.
Which one?
Kiki's
So you
Delivery
need
Service.
Ponyo. You need.
Oh, Ponyo's
Island in the
classic.
Sky. You need. Have you seen a Ponyo?
No, but it's classic.
It is. That is one of the best ones. Spirited Away. I can't believe you haven't seen that.
Okay, the food in Ponyo looks amazing though. It's just too satisfying.
Well,
That's
it's like
one-
is it about food though? Like is it
No,
a chef?
no, they're just making ramen at one point.
And they make the honey tea, and then in Spirited Away before the parents transform, don't spoil.
No spoilers here, guys.
No spoilers.
The food is really good looking.
Cool. If you had to say what your favorite Studio Ghibli movie is, which one would it be?
Wait, let me guess. Is it Kiki's Delivery Service?
No.
Okay.
Let me guess.
Wait, is it
Is it
Dodgeball?
Ponyo? No, it's a Spirited Away.
It's got to be Dodgeball.
It's gonna be Spirited Away.
What? I would say oh my gosh, but the thing is, it's so hard to rank them. It's almost like impossible to rank them. But I would say the one that I've watched so many times and I could just keep watching over and over again is Spirited Away. But I could also watch Ponyo over and over again. I could watch Totoro. I could watch Kiki's Delivery Service. All those over and over and over again.
Fair enough.
The art is really
what-
beautiful too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
The
no! I
animation.
don't. What's the other one
So
that
you
I
do
love?
have a favorite.
No, that's not my favorite. But it's the other one I need to add to that list. What is it?
The Boy in the Heron?
I haven't seen it. The one where it's a mask. It's a wild girl.
Oh yeah, Princess Monaco.
I love that Mononoke. I love that one.
Monoki?
Mononoke.
Is that how you
I
pronounce
believe
it?
it's that. Princess Mononoke. Yeah.
I don't know
I
you're
love
Japanese.
that one. Oh, I actually am.
Arigatou gozaimasu. How do you say hi in
Okay.
Japanese? I don't even know.
Konnichiwa.
I think that's thank you.
Konnichiwa.
Oh.
Konnichiwa, Lucas-chan.
Whoa! Hey,
Whoa.
settle
Senpai.
down, buddy. I'm not your Chan, okay?
Senpai. Senpai.
As you can tell, we're very internationally educated and diverse.
Yes.
Mathilde, how many countries have you been to?
U.S., Denmark, Sweden.
Wow.
Wait.
No, I just saw Lucas's toe and thought it was your own, and I was like, you need to shave it.
There's a mosquito on your toe.
Whoa, dude. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, 2 countries. Hey.
No, I've been to. We went on a cruise once with my grandma many years ago. We went to Rome.
Oh, wow.
We went to just the neighboring areas. And I always forget what is the other areas we went to.
Near
again?
Italy?
Went to Turkey.
Turkey, Italy.
Cyprus? Spain?
Is Turkey?
No, it's
Turkey's
not-
in Europe. I'm stupid, right?
Turkey's sort of in the middle between Asia and Europe.
So it's both?
I'm not really sure. I think it counts as both, but I think it's
I think
like a
no. I
debate
think
that people
it depends on
talk
if you're on the east or the west. So if you're on the east
Yeah.
part, then you're in Asia.
Yeah, I think so.
So I have not been in Asia, and Matilda has not been either.
No, I would love
Alright.
to go to Japan.
Here's the
I
question,
would
then.
love to go.
Would you
I
rather-
It's gonna
also
be
Would you rather
beautiful.
go-
wait. I want to comment about going to Japan. First of all, I would love to go to Japan, and another thing I would love to do is to research very affordable ways to travel, and just to make traveling more of something that is just we do. It's so incredible.
So how about you
in
come to Canada with us?
Wait,
was gonna
and that's
say-
another thing.
$100 plane ticket.
Okay. Maybe. But we were just talking about with my friend today and my mom this place. Now it's called Lake Brua or something. It's it's the most visited national park in Canada, and it's very close to Oregon. Not very close, but it's near Oregon. And it has these beautiful glaciers and these crystal blue, the same color as a pool blue, it was just insane. Just the photos, the area. There's so much to do there. There's a cute little town. It's just so cool. If you guys are going to Canada, go to a national park, definitely.
Yeah, you definitely have to visit Canada. You definitely have to go to a national park if you go to Canada.
That's
Like,
the plan.
They're known for that.
And
Yeah.
the underground city in Montreal.
That
That's what
is
we
really
wanna go
cool.
see.
It's
Someone's calling you.
It's okay.
That was Katinka. Anyways,
Okay. What was my question? Yes. Would you rather visit the South American continent you've ever been to, or Asia?
Asia.
would you rather
But guys,
visit?
South America is really cool.
South America is really cool, but we also live in a very South American
Influenced?
area where like I've been around it a lot. So,
Mhm.
but I've never we're in the area that we're in Florida. There's very few Asian people, and there's very little Asian culture, obviously because of that. So I would love to go to Japan. Also, their culture and traditions are so beautiful, especially with and we're learning in my world religion class about Buddhism and Taoism and Confucianism and how it's so intertwined with their religion and the folklore. It's just like, I would love to be immersed in that, especially the national parks there are amazing, and the little fishing towns.
Oh, the fishing
Yeah.
towns.
But so wait, why are you just attracted by the fishing towns just because they look cool?
Well, no. It's,
Because they're beautiful, the history, the fact that we've people have boats in their garages and just with the ropes pushing around the water, and then they go out. It's just the whole environment is so beautiful.
You know, that just reminded me of this practice in Japan, and the way fishermen used to bookkeep their catches is that they would have the fish, and after they knocked it out, they'd lather it in ink, and then they'd take the fish and smack it on a piece of paper, and then all the scales would leave an imprint on the paper, and they'd have a
Wow.
book
I see
of all their catches.
those.
That
That's
is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's like an art.
Whoa.
Can you imagine just riding your bike in a fishing town too, like in Japan or something? You bike around.
But that's
Sounds
that's
pretty good.
another thing is I often think of these beautiful places that are in other countries far away,
Mhm.
but then cause Japan is I don't know, an 18-hour flight from here,
Yeah.
and it takes 2 flights. But there's so many beautiful things just within the U.S. and near us alone, and we just so rarely tap into it. Like Jansen has gone to these amazing national parks that are so awe-droppingly insane and enormous and beautiful. It's but we should tap into that more. It's so close to us and so beautiful, the mountains.
But I
and
feel like
the
it's hard to
rivers.
find. That's the thing.
But
No,
it's like-
national parks. There's
Just,
only so many.
just national parks.
National parks. There's a reason they're so popular.
People also take advantage of the fact that it's because we're already here in America that they want to go somewhere else. It's if you're in probably another country, you might want to go to another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's you know,
I think you have to know what you're looking for,
yeah.
and if it's not here, then you got to go 18-hour
Well, of
flight
course,
to
you
Japan.
want another culture. You gotta leave, but
Yeah. Going back to South America though, if you had to pick one country to go, which one would you be?
in South America,
Do you remember when you thought Portugal was in South America?
that wasn't actually a misspoken. I actually knew that. I just misspoke.
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot of mosquitoes here, guys.
There are.
Yeah.
I kind of want
there
like a
are.
mosquito burger now. You guys know what those are.
Oh wait, we're talking about what country in South America would I go to? That's so hard. I've been watching these kind of traveling videos and about this digital nomad, that whole thing with people who have online jobs and then travel around and they live
Mosquito on your
for
foot.
very little in different countries. And she was talking about South America, and I think it's New Mexico that she was talking a lot fondly of. But at the same time, I don't know. I honestly don't know enough about what.
You know New Mexico's in America, right?
Not New Mexico. I mean New Mexico City.
Oh, Mexico City?
Yeah, not New Mexico. Wow. I just looked at the American map yesterday, so that's probably why I'm thinking that.
It's okay, it happens.
Two people called Mathilde.
You mean No Face?
We'll bleep that. We'll bleep that.
You mean, what was it, Mildred?
It's
Wait,
Mildred.
why
Sorry.
bleep? What? Oh yeah. You already said my name multiple times.
Oh, did I?
already.
Yeah, you said it 7 times.
No, I didn't know that.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh, what's
No,
the
I
question?
honestly don't know. What do you think?
For what?
What South American country? I honestly
Rio.
I don't have a perspective.
No, yeah, Brazil's amazing.
Yeah, Brazil.
Oh wait, no. Oh, you went. Why am I even thinking that? Of course, I want to go to Brazil. That's where Jensen's from. I want to see his family and see the beautiful nature over there. Definitely, I want to go there.
Carnival.
Not
Carnival looks fun.
the carnival in Rio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a festival thing.
Is that
It's
every
the
year?
biggest festival in the world.
Is that every year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You've ever seen the movie Rio? With the birds?
No, but have you ever seen Black Orpheus?
No.
What?
That's a good movie.
That
It's
sounds-
set in Rio. It's like a Greek retelling, but in modern times. It's so.
Wait, is that what
was
you're
a
watching,
beautiful
Shay?
one. No, I watched that with my friend Tom.
Oh, really?
Hey there, Delilah.
Do you like those movies where there's a chorus?
What's it like
Of
in New York
course.
City?
I mean, I don't dislike them. I feel like when it's done well, it's kind of funny and interesting. me and my mom recently watched 2 Woody Allen movies, and the first one was Alice, and the next one was something like New Aphrodite or something, or the Modern Aphrodite or something. And Alice was so I thought it was so sweet, just like the actor and the way they talked was so beautiful, it was so uplifting. Oh, there's my kitty. I love that movie. It really inspired me. It was also like just doing things in life that mean something to you, and like avoiding superficialness, and just like the tone. It's like this woman going to Chinatown and getting these herbs, and they do different things and unlock different areas of her life that she wasn't like aware of before. I recommend that movie.
Alice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really recommend it.
So I have a question.
It's so
Is
funny.
it how your mom says New York centric?
It was really New York centric, but in a really, really good way. Like even better than usual.
What are some meaningful things that you do in your life that make you feel fulfilled?
Well, I feel like Matilda's life is always like that. I feel like you live in a constant state of fulfillment.
Well, I think I'm always trying to I wouldn't say level up, but
Improve.
Improve. Yeah, improve. I'm already thinking like game lingo. Improve. I think so. I think I'm helping slowly getting rid of bad habits and replacing them with good ones, and that just takes time. But I feel like I am very happy. I love going on walks with Marley. I love reading. I love hanging out with my friends and being on the Vitamin C podcast. I love buying Vitamin C merch. That's another
Coming
thing.
soon. Coming soon, guys.
Next week.
It's gonna be good.
Vitamin C. Make sure to subscribe and get that merch for 99
But
bucks.
what makes something fulfilling to you?
Well, like everything Matilda just said. Well, I'm speaking for
I mean,
you
but,
right
but
now.
why?
like,
I don't get it. She's walking the dog. Why
But
is that fulfilling?
it's just like the simple
things in
beauty.
life.
Like I just mentioned Taoism when I was talking about the 3 main religions in China, and just in Taoism or Taoism, just like I don't think it's pronounced this way, but Wu Wei, where it's just like the beauty of non-doing, of just
Master
doing
Wu-wei?
less. No,
Oh.
of the beauty of doing less, and by doing less, doing everything. And so just the simplest of like a breeze and how just being present for that
Wow,
noise.
that's
Whoa!
pretty
I feel like
pretty
the
funny.
phone's gonna fall. Or the simplest
on
of
camera.
breeze, or
Guys.
or just like the simple beauty of life and nature, like being in harmony with like the Tao or the Tao. It's just like the essence of the harmony of nature. I mean, the Tao is so much and so little and so everything at once. Like it's not describable by words, but it's just like the harmony of nature and just being in tune with that. That's what's fulfilling to me when I do things less and I'm simple, and almost in doing nothing I do so much. So just walking the dog means
It's almost
everything to
like
me.
by doing less, you can have more appreciation and attention to that one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, or just like slowing down or looking at a candle flicker or sitting outside or looking at the stars or looking at someone you love. Just like those beautiful, simple things.
I love watching candles flicking.
Things like that are so beautiful, and I'm the habits I'm trying to slowly pull back and replace with better ones and more simple living is like things accidentally thinking about things too much and like or conceptualizing too much or wanting things to be a certain way or wanting more for myself or being this or that, and just like I'm so happy just to reduce and just be happy with less.
It's
Reduce.
very, very difficult to get out of bad habits.
It is because you're so familiar with them.
So
Yeah.
how would you combat that?
How would I combat that?
Bad habits.
Be mindful and be conscious when you start them or when you're doing them to get out of the habit.
I think so, and also I think so much so like
yeah.
what helped me with when I was getting out of bad habits of like being on my phone all the time, like dopamine addiction, all these different things, or not addiction, but I mean like being obsessed with being quick
Like the-
information.
Yeah.
It's almost like it became so much easier for me to overcome those habits when I had a light touch. Like I saw this quote, I think like on Pinterest or something, where it's like just, and the quote was just so simple. It's just like do everything with a light touch, lightly, lightly, lightly. And just that, like, I feel like every time I would do a bad habit, I would condemn myself and get so, like, bothered. And then I feel like the moment is now ruined. I wasn't mindful in that moment. Now it's lost. And that's just so silly because this
Very
is the
annoying.
second you become aware, you're already being mindful. Just bare awareness is mindfulness. So that's just, this moment's an opportunity to do something better. Like if you were on your phone for 3 hours, don't say, well, all the time, the day's already lost or this. I would just say, now I only have this moment. What am I going to do with this moment? And you can very well in this moment drop the phone and go drink some tea or call someone
I think
you like.
people have troubles accepting the situation they're in.
Yes.
Once you accept it, then boom.
It's very difficult.
And it goes up.
It is. But I think, but it's also, yeah. It's also, I think almost like you have to be, like I know this other quote where it's like life is, every present moment is your own laboratory. So almost like you have to prescribe yourself and be aware in that moment, think objectively, like right now I'm doing this habit I don't like. What is the opposite of this habit? Like why am I actually bothered that I'm doing this? And replacing it with that. And it takes years or months or whatever, but slowly the more and more you pull back, every time you pull back, you're retraining your mind. Mm-hmm. So it's just even if you don't do it perfectly and you only do it out of 10 times, you only pull back and stop doing the bad habit once, then slowly become only 2 times out of 10 you stop. And then it's 3 times. And maybe sometimes you fall back for a while and it's back to 1. But you just keep doing it and you keep doing it and slowly you'll get there.
Do you have any like bad habits you're specifically going through right now?
Specific bad habits? I mean, nothing extremely specific. I would say probably just being too hard on myself about wanting to get a certain place or thinking like also I think this is so me-centric. I would love to also talk about you guys. Like I'm only talking about myself.
You're our guest, please.
No, but we all need to talk about ourselves.
What?
We all need to like talk.
Oh, we do?
How about
I thought it was just you.
No,
It's not a story.
Then it's
Also,
just like a
I have a
one-
question.
then it's just
Am I
like a
supposed to look at the
one-sided-
camera or look at her?
doesn't really matter. You can just look at whatever.
I would say, how about I answer that last question and then I take the mic from you and I go to you.
Okay.
Or
Well,
we
it's
go
like
here.
if we're just asking Mathilde, it's just one-sided conversations.
You're right. It takes me
I thought okay.
It's like
I got it.
yeah, when we were doing the try run, it was like that, like how we were like bouncing off each other and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say Pacific. I think I'm too hard on myself sometimes over silly things. Like I feel like I should have be doing this in this moment, or I guess get down because I have to do homework and I don't want to do it, or just like the simple little things where I just think about things too much, or like I want to work on this, or I should have done this, and then when I zoom out and even just saying it now, I'm like, what am I even upset about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, what? Wait, what? Like, why am I?
Why
upset?
am I actually like bothered in this moment or rushing to get to the next step? Like, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would like to take this, give that to me, and I would like to
Do not
ask.
give it back. Your voice has been stolen.
I would like to ask both of you, what are good habits that you've built recently or in this past year? I mean, and what are bad habits that you're trying to get out, and what good habits you're trying to replace them with?
Okay. Well, I can.
That's complicated. Can you repeat that?
I'm gonna start with the first question. What is a good habit or something you're proud of yourself for doing this year?
Okay.
You go ahead first, Joseph.
Yeah. Already. Yeah. Okay. One's enough, guys.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So definitely like this is someone who has who's dealt with TikTok brain rot since 2020. I'm really proud of myself for like last year though, deleting social media as a whole. Unfortunately, the last couple weeks, I've sort of fallen to a spiral where I was like, I'm not using TikTok, but I am, because on my computer I'll go on under a guest account.
Oh my days!
Yeah.
You sneaky little.
Wow.
And then it'll have like the thing that you have, like is this important? So it's like a filter that you put on, and it'll only let you be on there for 5 minutes. And then I do that, and I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm only on TikTok for 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes just constantly scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
But 5 minutes though.
Well, yeah,
It's only 5 minutes.
was still it's like today did it. And it was pretty damaging.
For 5 minutes?
7 minutes. Okay, 14. 21.
Oh my
Keep
god,
opening it?
exponential.
Yeah, I
Wait,
kept
I need to
opening
tell
it.
you, you gotta.
Oh, is
you
that
have
how it
to go-
works?
Well, you have to go.
Oh, you go 5.
It gives you
Wait.
3 chances.
You have to go in the setting and just put on like once, say, and you can only open it once, and after that one point, it will not let you open it.
Yeah.
You should do that. But I know what you mean. It's like this. Like I have 1 minute on mine. Like I have a block on my social media 1 minute, and like just in that 1 minute, it's almost like I turn off my awareness and I'm just.
Subconscious.
I want to get and take it all in as quickly as possible and scroll, and then even so it's just 1 minute, it's still like that moment. Why am I trying to escape the present?
Yeah, and it's also weird because like every single thing you see, you're subconsciously consuming too. Like if you see an
Yeah.
advertisement and you just skip it,
Definitely.
or like you see another video playing in the background, like it's like it goes into your head for sure. But I guess that's more of a bad habit. A good habit is that.
Or something good that you've done. It doesn't have to be a habit, but something
Something
you're
like-
proud of. Like that.
Well,
you
definitely the
started
vitamin
doing.
C. This podcast.
It's actually really cool, guys. I just want to say it's really cool that you guys are doing this.
Thank you. Let's see. I think I'm more consistent in the fact that like I'm giving myself more advice, just moving every day. I wake up, and there was actually a quote, something that you said one time that like I remember, and it was like, wake up, like you said you told this to Jansen, and you were like it's a brand new day. You only have this day or something, and it's gonna be the best day of your life because it's the only day you have. So I tell myself that every time I wake up.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I scroll right after.
The best day in your life.
I love waking up Jensen and telling them that.
Yeah.
You wake him up every day?
No, not every day.
Oh.
Only when I'm near him in the morning.
Mathilde like drives the bike over and then
Wake up.
like outside the window.
Sounds pretty convenient.
Okay, and so that's like you told us the good habit, like telling yourself that in the morning
Mhm.
and that motivating you. What is a bad habit that you want to replace, and what is a good habit you are going to actively try to replace it with?
Well, another habit I want to replace that it's in my head is like I want to be more conscious and more like trying new things, like new environments and stuff. Because I'm gonna be honest, the last like 3 weeks, the only places I've seen have been like my house and this house.
The spots to be.
So I want to like get out of my comfort zone. I feel like I'm just way into comfort right now.
But
and
go where?
Like bike rides? More bike rides?
More bike rides,
places you haven't been
exploring.
using, yeah.
traveling more, saving money more, going to Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, those are great things.
Which you have to go to Canada too.
We might do a vitamin C
If we go-
exclusive
if
Canada.
we go to that
vlog there, yeah.
that national park, I will go.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's called like Brof or something.
Oh, you said it was
No.
near Oregon, right?
Yeah.
So that's on the other side of America.
Oh, you're right. That's not that close.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's another national park closer, just above us. 'Cause
Well-
we're in Florida. If you haven't noticed.
Well, Montreal is definitely. There's definitely probably a national park near that.
Okay.
Probably in it.
Okay. So,
Whoa.
Lucas, what is a good habit
what
that
about
you
you?
started, or something good that you're proud of yourself for doing this year?
Something good? That's. Gonna have to have a brain blast here.
Guys, imagine Baja Blast and TikTok rock.
Trying to do that right now.
Double chunk chocolate.
No, Joseph, stop it with the
I'm-
good habits.
I'm cutting that off this video.
Something I'm happy about, or yeah, I guess.
Especially for starting or doing, like, how about the
For just-
vlogs or...
I think. Oh yeah, the vlogs. I have gained a big interest in just making more vlogs and documenting my life experiences, and then through those vlogs, I can go back and instead of scrolling on TikTok, I go back to my photos, and then I'm always looking at my pictures, my vlogs, and then that's just
I
appreciation.
do that too.
And then I just like, oh, I want to do this again. I want to go outside again. And I think it's a good way to motivate yourself to go outside and appreciate your loved ones. And yeah.
We need to go on bike rides more. That's always fun when we do
You guys
that.
were going on bike rides for a while. Like there was like a couple days where you guys would go like every day.
Yeah, every day. I'm down to do more. But you got busy with
It's easy.
college, which is understandable.
Yeah, it's just phases. And then maybe another thing is that I'm just happy that I've gained this other mental skill of just not, like I said, like just being able to accept your situation and not worry about something so much, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's never that deep.
Because you just gotta accept how it is.
That's so right.
I've told both of you guys, but also for the audience over here, if you guys want some wisdom from... Oh, bleep that
You
school.
should not have
Yeah,
said
bleep that
that.
school.
Wow. You should
Okay.
not have said
Well, whatever. So this is a...
Which is there
This is no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is some wisdom for people who get stressed a lot.
Bleep.
And the wisdom is there will always be something.
Well, that's life though.
You're right. You guys, there will always be something.
Yep, there will always be something. But that's like,
So, yeah.
that's life
There's
though.
always going to be something that's wrong, so you just got to keep going
No, but
forward.
you always have to make time for enjoyment.
Did you know
There's
that-
always time. That's priority.
Did you know that the idea of good and bad is a term that was created by philosophers? So like the idea that like let's say there's evil or okay, not evil, more like the way that
Wrong.
we wrong and right, like the idea of, let's say, they didn't create it, but they were the ones that sort of like categorized it. They were like,
Ah.
well, if we label something as right, our brain is going to be like more prone to do it, versus something that's wrong, we're going to feel more guilty and shame after doing it.
Mm.
Right, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because what if isn't that how ethics are created?
Well, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just
And
It's a
that's an interesting
interesting
point. It's
concept.
almost like, it reminds me of how, like, Native people, for example, I'm not saying that all, but I'm going to say probably most didn't have, like, they weren't saying, like, I just spent this moment wrong, bad. Now my day is ruined. They weren't saying that. They were just saying, oh, this happened, and now I'm going to do the next thing. And there wasn't, I don't think condemning yourself because you weren't productive enough, I think that's a very civilized concept of doing. I don't think that's something that our ancestors who were the most ooh, is that rain? Oh no rain. We're doing. I think it's good to zoom out that way.
yeah, most definitely, because
Oh, cutie. Guys, I have a little black
Aw.
cat. She's this big, and she's adorable, and she's walking around here.
she's the cat from Key's delivery service.
She is, except she's a girl.
You know, talking about
Yes.
Native Americans, like the ones that are like really like, you know, native. Like they have no touch with the modern world. I think like
You
does
mean-
life feel longer when
mean
you don't know
isolated?
your age,
Not isolated, but like
or does it not?
I think because it's all cultures create a perception of time. Like our perception of time can be completely different to another culture, or I would say I remember reading this thing about like Native people and the way they perceive time. Obviously, they're aware of the day, because the sun comes out, the sun goes down. But the idea of like almost like for people who don't have a specific fixed agenda, like at 2:00 doctor's appointment or 2:00 this, there is no time to time agenda. So it's almost like the time doesn't have a beginning and it doesn't have an end. It's almost like everything is to Native people. They're one with the natural world and one with the world. So it's almost like they are just an extension of per se a tree or a leaf or a fish. There is no beginning or end in like all aspects of life that they consider. It's almost like because of the clock, we are so used to putting time into boxes, but to other people or their cultures, even cultures today, some don't view time the way we do. Because for us, we're so civilized, we're always in a rush, always something
Right.
to do. We should get this done by this time.
all we do is put things into boxes.
Yeah, that's what conceptualizing is.
I feel like when you live a life like that, right, there is a lot of boredom too. Because
No.
That's only to us, though.
not a lot of boredom?
That's our culture.
Yeah,
no,
it's
I'm
our
saying for the
culture.
native.
I don't.
Well, any
I
other
think that's
culture like lives. Sorry, go for it.
no. Go ahead.
No, like any other culture that lives like that, I think the idea of boredom too changes, because like for us, how would you define boredom? You laying in bed like scrolling on TikTok?
No, boredom just like not doing anything.
But yeah, but like
But in a way, they are definitely doing something. They're living and being fulfilling. It's so extremely fulfilling to go find your own food, to take care of your family, to take care of yourself.
Hunter-gatherers.
They have Native people have very rich and beautiful beliefs of how the world was created, energy, themselves. They're part of the world and the passage of things. Like life is extremely complex and how simple it is. It's almost their lives so fulfilling because it's so simple, but at the same time, their religions and beliefs are so complex. I think it depends who you ask. Because I bet if you came up to a Native person who's been in their family for like thousands of years, they're not going to say, "No, my life is boring. My religion is boring. I wish I had a car and could drive a Tesla." You know, like I think to us it's boring because we just want to do things at a certain
Yep.
time and box and.
we're also exposed to everything, like everything. Like who do you think in this scenario? Who do you think would be happier? Like a fisherman, that he hunts, he gets fish for his family, all day. Very little ideas of materialism like in his life, versus someone that's like working on Wall Street.
You're so right. You know, that reminds me exactly of that thing you sent me about the fisherman, like the
Interesting.
difference
Well,
between
yeah,
the
that's where I got it
fisherman.
from.
Well, I love. Well, look, I'll just paraphrase it really quickly. It's such a beautiful tale. It's just like I'll summarize it very shortly. It's a fisherman who goes out, he catches enough fish for his family to eat, then he comes home, spends time with his family and eats it, and he keeps doing that every day, and it's very fulfilling to get his own food and to be in nature and this and that and be with family. But then a big businessman comes over and says, you could be catching more fish in a day and you could be selling more, you could make an empire, you could lock off this part of the water. You could take all this fish. You could do this, and you could have so much fish. Then you could sell even more fish. Then you could make universal fish everywhere and those stuff. And then he's like, but why would I do that when I could just get it just enough for me, my family, and then to spend the rest of the day with like being happy? Why overcomplicate things to have more and more and more? I love that tale that you sent. I loved it.
Yeah, thank you. I just don't get it though. I don't understand why people want so much.
I think it's because like,
It's extremely cultural.
I don't think they know
It
that
is.
they can achieve the same happiness from doing two things, and then there's an illusion that you can get more happiness. But I think,
Fulfillment.
fulfillment. But I
More
feel like,
power and stuff
yeah,
too.
I don't know. I think that's what it is.
I think like we don't realize it, but being civilized itself is a culture, and we are all a part of that culture. So, a cultural norm of the civilized way is getting more and continuous development constantly, and that's why to a native person or the simple fisherman, it doesn't make sense. But to us, it makes sense to want more, to want a bigger house, to want another car, to want this, to want you should be traveling more, you should be getting more money. All these very futile things that don't really mean anything in the end.
Yeah, especially in America, it's like I feel like the culture here is all stems from it stems. You market yourself as a business and not even a human being.
Yeah. Like you're just a marker of how much you can get done in a day, and if you didn't get enough done in a day and weren't productive enough, then the day was wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wrong. It is wrong.
Yeah.
But like this, the pure amount of like fulfillment and joy I feel just by going out or going swimming in the ocean or making food for my family is so extremely boundless.
I think it's that,
No amount of materials things can ever fill
Right.
that.
I think it's
You're
because
right.
also like we forget that how much things we actually do have, like that we can use to be happy. Like, yeah, there's like, it just reminded me when me and my dad went biking one time, and then we went, I mean, you've also gone with us, down to that alleyway where the water is, and it's like in $1 million view. And someone worked, years and years just to get that $1 million view, but we just have it for
Is it
free.
the
ledge with the water.
You guys
ones
went
there.
there
the modern house?
right next to the really big house that's being made?
Any of those waterways where you can
yeah.
see the water.
Like
Any-
the one that doesn't even look like a house?
Yeah.
That wasn't a house. That was an actual
Empire.
castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
But like
That view.
that's such a good point, though. Wow, that's such a good point. I didn't even think about that way. That person is spending millions of dollars on a massive mansion on the water, and how much joy we get from just going together as a family or with friends, biking down there and looking at the water and smiling and just enjoying nature. Like that's like such a great example of overcomplicating life.
Yeah. No, it is for sure.
Oh, look at this light.
Yeah, I was gonna comment that it's really dark right now.
It's almost purple.
I like how brightly lit Mathilde's face is. It's actually kind of funny. It's like the
Radiating?
perfect. Yeah, I think it's
no
actually
difference.
like certain skin tones actually like radiate more. In certain-
I'm reflecting the light more because
Reflect
my
more, yeah.
skin is lighter.
yeah.
Wait, everyone put your arm here. Okay.
Actually, my arms, I've actually been getting a bit tanner.
Oh shoot! You real tan.
Yeah.
Damn. You actually blend in with the couch. Where's Mathilde?
You blended with the vitamin C couch.
She had too much vitamin C. Wow. 40 minutes.
Well, guys.
I think you got some work to do.
Not bad.
Some editing work.
But it's one continuous clip, though, of audio.
What do you mean?
He has some bleeps to do.
Like context for
Vlog
anyone who
bleeps.
watched this before. Oh, we have to delete a few bleeps, definitely. I'm not saying this doesn't take work, not saying that at all. But last time we did this, we had to redo the episode because of some technical difficulties with audio. But we kept turning off and on the audio and stopping the video, so I was like, that's going to take forever to merge
I
in.
love the angle we have right now. Me and Joseph look massive, and you look like a mouse.
Oh my God,
You actually look
wait,
tiny.
Scoot forward. Wait, scoot forward. Scoot forward.
It looks like we're two. It looks like we're
Scoot
two columns.
Hey guys.
So this is Mildred. She's 2 centimeters tall.
Yeah, this was a great first episode. I think we got a lot of content.
Yeah, it's good.
It was really
Thank you,
good.
everyone.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed talking about these things.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for sharing your knowledge to us.
Thank you for sharing yours.
And we're gonna be signing off with this little wiggle. Yeah. That's the way of the world.
We belong together.
All right.
Okay.
Cut the camera.
They don't want to say
Thank
anymore.
you.
See you
Wait,
guys.
end the podcast.
All
Can we-
right.
can we click
Well,
end?
thank you guys. Oh, we gotta do an exit.
Oh, okay. So merch is coming in around a week. It's gonna be fire. No spoilers of what it's gonna be because it's gonna be so cool.
It will be really cool, guys.
And we're gonna have some more guests coming on, different
Yep.
ages,
We're gonna
different
have
backgrounds.
Different genres each time.
And yeah, and today was kind of a prototype, as you can tell. I didn't know how to speak today, so I learned that today. So just know that with every vitamin C video that comes along, it's gonna be better and better. So just come with along in the journey and enjoy the experience.
Yep. And this episode is the first one, so don't judge. We understand our guests might be a little
Cuckoo.
goofy. All
All right, guys, we're signing off.
Thanks for
See
having
you.
me.
Goodbye.